Greg Chick, Ramona's plumber here. In this video, we're going to change this hose bib out on the side of this house. This hose bib here is a screw-off hose bib, female threads. And to identify what hose bib you have, go to the faucet section on DIYplumbingadvice.com. What we're going to do is put a crescent wrench on the hose bib. Now I've turned off the water and I've drained down any pressure that's in the hose bib. And I'm going to make sure I hold this copper pipe sticking out of the wall here with my wrench so that I don't twist it off inside the wall. And I'm just applying twisting force to the adapter. This faucet right here has been leaking for a while. It's not worth repairing. So I'm going to put on a new one. I'm going to upgrade this to a quarter-turn ball type hose bib. I'm putting Teflon tape on the threads. You can use paste if you choose. Then we're going to screw a hose bib on here and tighten it down reasonably tight. Approximately 2.5 threads will remain outside of the faucet where it doesn't screw into the body there. Approximately 2.5 turns or 2.5 threads, and that's it. And right there. Now we got lucky on this one because this is just a threaded joint. A lot of hose bibs do not have that joint there. The hose bib is soldered directly onto the copper. To take care of that, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to unsolder this hose bib, this adapter, off. Sometimes what is done is the hose bib itself is soldered on, or the hose bib is soldered onto the adapter. Either way, the water has to be taken out of this pipe to be able to unsolder this. If you have an extended copper piece sticking out, you can just cut it off with a tubing cutter or a hacksaw, clean it up and solder on a new adapter and go. But chances are not very good that that'll be the case. We don't have a lot of copper here. So what we're going to have to do is use the copper that's into this adapter here. We're going to have to unsolder this and put on a new adapter. First thing we're going to have to do is get the water out of this area here. To do that, it's trapped right here, and the building has got water in the pipes. And even though the water's off, there's still water in the pipes. Now I've got a faucet elsewhere open to draining out to vent, but look at this. We can't do any soldering here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a shop vac, vacuum this water out of this line, and hopefully it goes dry. What a professional plumber would have is a jet sweat tool. He would cut it off here and stick a jet sweat in there and solder the joint on, but most homeowners don't have jet sweat. So here's a trick. Some plumbers even use this. I do. Give it a shot. If this doesn't heat up hot enough because there's water in there, what we'll do is we'll take a hacksaw and we'll cut the bottom side of this pipe. There it came. Now we wipe off excess solder. Water could come venting out of there any second, so we generally want to work while it's dry. House piping systems have a lot of water in them. We get that clean, put a little flux on it. Now I'm using an organic citrus flux, which is biodegradable and culinary and tastes good too. And now I've got to put on my male adapter And then I'm going to heat it up and flow some solder in it. Now that's going to cool in a minute. And then I'm going to wrap some Teflon tape on it and screw the hose bib on there. And then I'm going to take some sealant and seal up around that copper where it comes through the stucco there. We don't want ants, moisture, or anything going in there. And I'm going to use 2 wrenches because when working with copper, you never want to twist on it with 1 wrench. Copper is not designed to be screwed. It's designed to be soldered. So now that I've soldered the adapter on there, I can use a backup wrench. And that's a 1/4 turn hose bib. Right there, replaced on the house. What I'm using here is a siliconized sealant that's bone colored or bisque so that it matches the finish of the stucco and seals up for ants and moisture. You can use clear if you want, and clear will morph to whatever color you've got there if you can't get the exact color that you have on your wall. Now we turn the water back on and I'm checking for leaks, and there are none, and let's see if the hose bib works. I'd say so. That's some good flow. Can you do it? Yes, you can, and I can help. For more information, go to DIYplumbingadvice.com. Thanks for watching.